All right. James Ryan, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
It's great to see you. I'm good. We're here in Northwest Austin.
Yep.
The Austin Hills.
Yep. Bull Creek.
Bull Creek, is that what it's called?
Yeah. So when you were driving in, you saw like the water and everything.
Yeah, it was kind of underneath
yeah.
that bridge flooding over here sometimes.
Sometimes, and especially just recently. Is this still working?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
yeah.
Sweet. But yeah, when the floods happened in Kerrville, and honestly all over the Hill Country area, we saw it here a little bit, like the water was flooded over the road and they had to open up other access points, but
it wasn't as bad as that area.
No, yeah. Georgetown, I think, is probably the city that got it the worst.
Really?
In like the Austin immediate area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this where Rogan and all the Elon, Liver King, all these guys live? Are they in this area? Because this is a nice area.
This is a nice area, and yes and no. They're west, so like
further.
Well, they're further south than we are right now.
Okay.
So they're close. I think they're right on the water on Lake Austin, which is like
premium.
Yeah, it's premium. It's dammed off on both sides, so it always has water, and you can just take like super nice wake boats out and do a lot of wake surfing and stuff. So yeah, I think they're. So
tell me about how you kind of thought about Austin, and what made you move here. Because didn't you have family that was from Austin?
Yeah, my uncle lived in Austin for my whole life, and he still does. And so just growing up, I would come down. I would take the Amtrak.
No way.
I would take the Amtrak or the Megabus or the Vaughn Lane.
From up in Arlington?
Yeah. Fort Worth.
Holy crap.
Dallas. But
what was it like back then versus now? Because it seems like Austin has everyone's coming here.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to get into that. But what was it like then?
So the main area where I was going out, which I was I was still in high school,
yeah.
But it was all like 36th, and then a little bit on Congress, and then like some other side streets had some stuff going on. But I mean, since I was coming here, like Rainy Street completely, you gotta, they raised the old buildings and then built new ones.
I saw a video on, I think it was X or Instagram, where it was Rainy Street and it was on the Google Maps, and they basically did like a time lapse of everything.
Yeah.
And it was just like nothing, old homes, and then all of a sudden like 2013, 2015, and buildings start going up.
Yeah.
And it's just different now.
It is. So not only that, but there's now a district or like area called West 6th. And it's a lot of like college bars, and you get a lot of the younger crowd going there.
Okay.
And so those are like two new areas, and then not that they're new necessarily, but like just so different from how they were before. And then East 6th is also a nice area, or it's not nice, but it's like old and it's been around, and like a lot of historic bars over there.
Interesting, because I went to a comedy show on 6th Street. I didn't go to Rogan's spot, but I went to the one that's like right down the road. God, I can't remember the name of it. I saw a comedian.
Creek in the Cave?
No, it's on 6th.
Is it on East 6th though?
Probably.
Because if you were downtown, I mean, big buildings everywhere.
We walked further up on 6th, and we saw Rogan's club. But anyways, I saw this comedian, Tyler Fisher, and it was my first time on 6th Street.
Yeah.
And so it was so interesting because you're walking, and then there's people just trying to entice you to come in, like have a shot or whatever. And there's all the man on the street interviews too. Have you ever been dragged into one of those?
No, I don't know how, but I've never been like Hey man, what is one thing your girl cannot do?
Pull out your Snapchat.
Yeah.
Man, the guy with the snake. You've seen him?
Oh yeah, they're out there
everywhere.
every night.
Yeah. Because Rainy Street, is that more extreme than 6th Street?
No, Dirty Sixth is like the craziest part of all of Austin. But
Really?
Rainy, to be honest, man, I really haven't even been over in that area in a long time. And like the last time I was, it was during the day, and it was at a bar that didn't get torn down and built into a high rise. So
Interesting. So you've kind of transitioned away from kind of the city life. You moved out here and doing your thing.
Yep. Got my acreage now. About 1,000 square feet.
Let's go. Beautiful place.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was just a lot. I was on South Lamar before.
Okay.
Which is one of the busier streets in South Austin.
Yeah. That's a cool location.
It was not, you could walk to a restaurant or to like a corner store and like, do what you got to do. But,
the bodega.
Yeah, the bodega. Exactly. I just went to New York for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
No shit. How was it?
Man, I thought I knew what I was getting into, but it is so big and so like just amazing. Like we went to Brooklyn, we went to Williamsburg.
Okay.
We stayed on the southern tip of Manhattan, like in the financial district.
Dang.
Yeah.
Money over here.
Had some deals going down. But yeah, and just walked around as much as possible. I took the subways and didn't make a wrong move, so
didn't look the street performers in the eye. You can't do that.
No, hell no. You just kind of
come up at you.
Yeah.
It was 2 years ago. I drove all the way to New York and then to Boston. I did a full road trip, and driving.
Not many folks have made that road trip.
So it was crazy. So it was actually that Honda out there, and I had this issue with my ignition switch. So where I'd put the key in, and it would take maybe 5 times, and then it'd click and turn on.
Yeah.
So being an idiot, I was like, "Oh, I'll be fine." Usually the 5th, maybe 10th time, it'll turn on. Mm-hmm. And so I had a couple stops: Nashville, Cleveland, then in Connecticut is where I was, and I was at a gas station. Well, I actually picked up my mom in New Jersey. I was at a gas station in Connecticut with her, and we had to fill up, so I turned off the deal. And then I'm like, it's not clicking. And I spent maybe 30 minutes trying to click. My forearms are getting tired, and my mom's like, let me try. And we're clicking and it just won't click. So the car broke down there. Long story short, we made it to New York. And
how'd you get there?
So we actually had to get a rental car. We dropped the Honda off. Luckily, it was like we were being watched or something because we were in an area with a Honda dealership right around the corner.
Wow.
So it was, maybe like $700 replace the ignition deal. But just like the whole New York aspect, driving into New York and the traffic, and it's like I've born and raised in Texas, and it's like slow there, and New York is fast paced, and it was just a different animal, and I don't know how people could do it. Like parking garages, tight spaces.
I think I could do it.
You think you could?
I think I could do it. If I could walk and take transit to my job, like from wherever I live, like I think I could do that. And also like, you may not have like the best view or like live in the best area, but like
something special about it though.
There is, yeah. There's a good energy. It's so European. Like there's a lot of like shops and cafes, and it's pretty awesome. I loved it.
That's pretty cool.
I went up there for a DJ set.
No, really.
I didn't play. I was
okay.
I was watching somebody play, but it was in this venue called the Brooklyn Storehouse.
Okay.
I think there were 5,000 people there.
You had to pay to get in?
Yeah, you got to pay like $60 or $70. But it was a concert. So like this Dutch guy, Chris Stessi, and a German guy, Coulter, were playing, and they like, it's hard to see them over here.
Yeah.
And so, me and a couple friends decided to go up there. It was awesome. I mean, I'm like, when can I go back to New York? Like that was,
you see yourself ever moving there?
Maybe.
Really?
Possibly. Yeah. I want to stay in Austin for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I like my job.
Yeah.
Things are pretty good right now. And it's nice. It's so small. Like you can drive all over the city in 30 minutes, and like it's also so different because there's like the city side, and then there's right over here. So
it's a special place, and even like I was at the bottom of the city, and it took me 30 minutes to get here.
Yeah,
I was thinking it would be like, oh shit, it's gonna be bad. Traffic's gonna be bad, but it really kind of moved smoothly.
It's like driving from like North Arlington to Martin. You know,
exactly.
It's crazy.
A couple stoplights.
Yeah,
you'll make it just fine. But tell me more about like, so did you see any changes post-COVID with Austin? With like an exodus of people from California to here? Did you see any of that?
You know, it's more of just folks from all over coming. There are a lot of Californians. Like it's a big joke, and like, you know, like I'll have Uber drivers that are from LA, and they're like, Austin is so boring. Like I hate it here. And I'm like, where are you from? And they're like, Los Angeles. And it's like, why are you like,
why are you complaining?
Why? Yeah. Do something about it. Nobody's keeping you here.
Yeah. That's the worst part. People complain about where they're at.
Yeah. So, but I would say my close group of friends are from Massachusetts, Philadelphia, Florida, like
the whole country.
Yeah, basically Kansas City, like so it attracts young folks, and there's opportunity here.
Definitely.
And it's an active city, so like, you know.
Yeah, I could see myself living here.
Yeah.
Ladyburg Lake, doing stuff, you know, around there.
Yep.
And yeah, there's so many young people here. It's got like that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what drew you here, would you say?
Yeah, I wanted to be here like right after college.
Really?
Yeah, but COVID happened, and it was like, well, okay, there's this offer down in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get out of Dallas, and so I tried Houston out. It sucked.
Dude, Houston, no offense to anyone who's from Houston, but it's just not it.
No, and you know, I tried to give it a fair shake. I lived on Washington and Sawyer, which is like pretty close to downtown, and I hung out in the Heights area and Montrose, and I don't know, man. It just, there's no redeeming qualities about it. Like it's the least walkable city in America by far.
Yeah.
Like
it almost reminds me of like a Grand Theft Auto, like
yeah,
created city, because if you know, they don't have any zoning laws there.
Yeah.
So it's like you walk by a church, and then it's a gas station, and then there's a strip club and a gun store, and then a school, and it's just like doesn't really like flow.
No,
I would say
it doesn't, and
it's kind of dangerous, honestly.
The nicest neighborhoods aren't even like, are pretty like River Oaks, I think, is like their Highland Park, and it's a little dangerous, or like one street over is like a little sketchy, like, or it's like a busy street, you know.
Yeah.
But
so, you know, after Houston, you came here, kind of fell in love with the city.
Yeah.
And then at what point did you decide, so you're in real estate or accounting for real estate and all that, and recently I saw a bunch of Instagram stuff that you're DJing.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, James, I saw a video of you bumping your head at the turntables at some bar or club. What got you into DJing? Because it's such a contrast from accounting.
Yeah,
which I'm an accounting major. Yeah. So I know that style.
Respect. Real recognize real, bro.
Real recognize real. Let's go.
And you're familiar, so.
Oh, gap.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been into music. Like, I was in the orchestra for like a long time, like, and then, and I enjoyed playing music and like college parties and whatever, which isn't DJing, but it's just like hopping on aux.
It's a big responsibility, some will say.
Yeah. But and then after that, I mean, I have always kind of liked electronic music, like, back in the day, Skrillex and just kind of other like dubstep-y kind of EDM. And then, like, I graduated from college and I started listening more to like house music, which is like a lot more chill.
Yeah, Ben's really into house music.
Yeah,
He's put me on to some good songs. He'll send them to me. I'll play them. It's very chill.
Yeah. It can be chill. It can be like more aggressive. It can be underground or whatever. But yeah, just kind of like it's fun to like explore and listen to new stuff, and then like you start hearing some really good stuff, and you're like, I want to like share this, but like, how do I do that? And it's like everybody in Austin's a DJ too. Like every party I go to, there's like 20 people who can DJ, and they all have their USBs, and like
it's a place to be.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. Like we've had a lot of late nights and like afters of like fun concerts and stuff.
So what was the first time where you were like, I want to try it?
So it took me about 1.5 years in Austin to kind of get my footing and find my group. But pretty quickly, like I met my boy Kavi, and Kavi introduced me to Jake like a week later. He was like, go get some beers and watch the fight at Little Woodrow's, and I was like, sure.
Yeah.
And which we haven't done that since. But we were like just talking about it, and Jake was like, yeah, I know how to DJ, and I have a board at my apartment, and me and Kavi were like, could you teach us? And Jake was like, sure. And so we all kind of started in like May of 2023.
Okay, a couple of years now.
Yeah.
What was that first time like? Was it really hard to learn it? Was it complicated or?
It was a little complicated at first. Like if you look at it.
Yeah, it's a freaking chessboard.
There's a lot of buttons and stuff. Yeah. And you also like not only understanding the buttons, you have to understand like the foundational, like how do you DJ? Like what are like the do's and don'ts of DJing and stuff. And basically, you learn that first night. It's like, you can like mix, you can do a transition, like maybe a couple times, and you're like, this is awesome. And then immediately, I went out and bought a board like the next weekend or something. And I was like, wow. I practiced like crazy for like, a long time, like months.
Yeah.
And yeah. And then just from there, like there's these bars will host these events called open decks where you can show up, and it's like an open mic, but you just plug into like a professional system so that you can kind of get that experience and kind of get off the smaller, like, bedroom DJ set.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Austin's so cool. There's so many things.
Yeah.
like that.
There's a community for it.
Yeah.
And so that's awesome.
Okay. So what are some do's and don'ts? When you first started out, what was your friend like? All right, don't do this.
Yeah. Well, just like technically speaking, like you don't play two basses of the same song at the same time. So like if you are playing a song at full volume for the highs, the mids, and the lows,
okay,
and then you bring in another song, like, but yeah, you can't clash the basses.
Would it just wouldn't sound good when you hear would it cancel each other out, or would it just sound chaotic?
Just chaos, yeah. Kind of just like, and like possibly like blow the speakers kind of thing. So maybe that's a myth. Maybe that's like filling up a car while your car is on is going to make it explode. Because if that was the case, a lot more cars would be on fire at the gas station.
Exactly, yeah. So then, okay, so I'm such a novice when it comes to this, but do you hook up your phone to the DJ deal to play kind of your...
No, we have USBs. And so...
USB.
Yeah.
Plug it in.
There's a software on our laptop where we can like import music that we purchase or download. And then you plug in your USB, export it onto the USB, and then you can plug your USB in, and it like has all of like your preloaded settings and playlists and songs. And
so the USB would change the settings on the board when you're going, or would it just kind of play your... I guess what I'm asking is, do you plug in the USB and it's like, all right, these are the 10 tracks that I'm going to play, and then do you do anything to like mix that track list kind of, or like change it in any way?
Yeah, I mean, you can just scroll. It's like an iPod. Like you can just scroll through and like pick a song, and like if it is in key, or even if it's not in key, like a lot, like most people don't care. Like I'm not listening to a mix like what the, like that's not in key, like but yeah, you just pick and choose, play whatever you want. Like I have like 2,000 songs on my USB. So it's there's a lot of options.
Okay, question. Like those songs that you have, do you personally create them? Are they yours, or do you get some sort of mix off of the internet, like you said, and then everything after that is your own twist to it? That makes sense.
So you're saying
like the 2,000 songs that you have, is that songs that you like, oh sick, this one's cool, I'm gonna download it? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then when you're actually playing, then you do your thing.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So the tracks play, and you can manipulate tracks in a lot of different ways to like make different sounds or patterns. And so it's there's a lot of effects that board does. So
this is making my mind run. Do you go to a certain site to get these? Do you have to pay for them?
Yeah, so Beatport is it's like the iTunes of like purchasing music, but there's some other websites that you can find some music.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty cool business too, if you create your own mixes and you just put them out and people buy them.
Yeah, that's I can't really monetize a mix because I mean, they're just free on SoundCloud, which you could check me out if you would.
Shout it out. We'll put it in the description for sure.
Yeah, I think it's just, I don't even know. I'll figure it out.
We'll get it up there.
But yeah, so I'll just like record a mix and then post it on SoundCloud, and then one of them, I only have one that's gotten like decent traction, like 250 plays, but it's like nothing.
Hey. That's the thing too with podcasting. It's like, like some episodes 50, and then there's 151 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like, 150 people. It's kind of, it's something, And you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
So that's impressive.
Yeah, and you're doing something right if you see like some kind of an increase,
Yeah, I guess that's interesting too, because like with the video or the podcast I upload to YouTube, there's sometimes, like I did an interview with Calvin Fernandez.
Yeah.
He's a Marine.
Yeah.
And it was on 4th of July. And the thumbnail had like him in his suit and everything and dressed up. So there was like things that I could point to, like, oh, that's why I did good.
Yeah.
And then it felt like a good podcast too. And
Yeah.
it's done the best of the ones that I've done lately. And then there's ones where it's like kind of hard to figure out what's going to catch the algorithm a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you start putting stuff in the thumbnail. Is there anything like that with
I think you need
SoundCloud?
I think you need to do something crazy, like light Ben on fire or something.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Okay, we'll
just
do it.
like
Put them in that gel.
yeah, that would be.
Throw them in the pool.
I think I would click on that video for sure.
All right, Ben, we're doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Do you care about any of that, or are you just kind of doing your thing?
I would say I care more about like playing sets live, like than I mean. I haven't really made. I've definitely spent more than I've made when it comes to it, but it's a passion, and it's like it's so cliche, but it's like I work my day job to like have like hobbies or like freedom. Yeah. And I like to think I work hard at my job and earn my pay, and then I'm busy all the time, and it's a good thing, but at the same time it's like there's a lot going on.
Definitely. I can really relate to that too. 'Cause I guess I wouldn't say I'm passionate about my day job or my career or whatever, but the things that I get passionate about are creating, having these conversations, creating like the artwork around the podcast and exploring, getting creative.
Yeah.
And so it is kind of like a contrast, like you said, between what we're doing during the day, and then it's like, all right, now we're going to follow these hobbies a little bit. Has that been hard to balance for you?
I think you're right. And I also want to second that. Like, I think creating is like one of the most important things that people can do, because a lot of folks can just like, go to work, play video games, like go exercise or something, which is good. But, like it's all self-fulfillment, and it's not like putting your energy toward anything like extra. And like, I don't think you're going to, me personally, I don't think I'm going to achieve my goals just by collecting a paycheck, like,
exactly. Yeah.
So,
I mean,
and my goals aren't even monetary in the sense like maybe, start producing music more seriously and stuff like, but I don't know.
I think it's awesome, to be honest. And yeah, you're right. It's like you have like these kind of desires to do something, or at least I do, to create.
Yeah.
And it's like if I didn't act on them, I feel like I would be not following my heart in a way, or like my purpose or what I should do. Which, I feel like a lot of people maybe just kind of mute those creative instincts if they have them at all.
Well, it's easy. I mean,
it is easy to kind of get home from work and crack open a beer and throw on the TV and
if somebody goes up to you at a bar and says, "What do you do?" and you're like, "I'm an accountant," it's just like
that's hilarious.
Like,
need something else to say.
That's
I do a podcast.
That's why I do it, is just to have an answer at that bar.
There we go.
But no, I mean it's I think it's important to have like a side hustle or hobby or interest or something that you can invest time and money into and like get fulfillment out of it.
Definitely. Okay, so let's get back to, so you had that first experience with your friend showing you it.
Yeah.
Then you bought your board.
Bought my board.
What was the process like after that? Was it a bunch of practice? And then tell me about the first time you decided to go to one of these open decks.
Yeah, definitely. So I was a bedroom DJ, just like mixing by myself and like, recording it, posting it to SoundCloud, listening back, like what could I do differently? What like works well? And on top of that, like I need to be searching for new tracks to add to the library. And so after, maybe a month and a half, I decided to go to this bar that's not there anymore on Congress called Higher Ground.
Okay.
Put my name in a hat, got chosen. And that was the first time. And it was at like, it's like a 3-4 hour long event. And I was the first person up. Like nobody's there. It's hot as hell. And so I plug in and, play like 15 or 20 minutes. I think it's 20 minutes. Which it's like such an adrenaline rush. Like you almost like black out and you're like, you get off and it's like, I can't even remember like any song that I played or like.
Really?
Yeah. It was such like a crazy feeling. Cause like you don't get that anymore. Like
yeah.
I haven't felt like that rush of just like, I don't know if it was nerves or just like excitement or what it was, but like nobody was there. I was drenched in sweat, like, but it was like, I just was like, I gotta find a way to like do this again. So
damn, let's go. Okay. Yeah. So before you what were you nervous before? Like what were your feelings about it prior to the actual like putting your name in the hat?
No, I don't think I was nervous. Just because like
you're just like, I want to do this.
Yeah. And I had mixed, like other people have heard me mix. Like I would mix with Kavi and Jake.
So it wasn't your first time in front of other people necessarily?
Right. But it was the first time like on like legit equipment, CDJ 3000s and an A9, which is like basically like standard club equipment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
So you just felt this like adrenaline rush. And it felt amazing, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. And so I can't remember what my first show was off the top of my head, but maybe 7 months later, I played this event called What's on My Mind live. Okay. And it was like the 100th, it's a radio show and it was the 100th episode. And, it was held at another venue, not here anymore, called The Venue.
Okay.
And it's, that was like probably the biggest show.
That sounds really big.
Yeah. It was like stage and like production and a screen and everything. And
holy crap.
And that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
How many times in between that first time when it was super hot out and your first experience playing on club equipment versus this 100th episode radio show? How many times between did you get out there and play?
It's tough to come by opportunities, so it wasn't too many.
Okay.
It wasn't too many because it was maybe three.
So that's kind of was it a big jump to go play at this big show?
A little bit.
How'd you feel about that?
I felt good. I mean, I was not nearly as nervous, but like it was nice and cool, and like, I thought our set was really good. It's on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But so it was awesome. I played something called a back-to-back or B2B with one of my friends, Jake, who taught me how to DJ. So.
Is that where he goes first and then you kind of take over at the end of his set?
No, we'll do like 2 songs each.
Oh, okay.
And just kind of go back and forth.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. I love doing that because it's like, if you hear something that somebody else is playing and then like you want to play something that might go with that or.
Yeah. Interesting. So how are you feeling like after this specific show? Like, do you feel just like on top of the world on cloud 9?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like it felt good. Like you just go hop in the crowd and like, it's not like a huge.
It's not weird.
No. There's like 60 people there maybe.
Yeah.
So it's not like massive, but it was good for what it was. And and you know, that was probably like one of my favorite moments.
Okay, so I'm curious, like, are you getting any sort of feedback while you're doing your set from the crowd or from?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you can kind of feel if people are feeling the tracks or if they're.
Yeah, Kyle went to it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He's like, James, let's go.
Yeah, he was like screaming and howling, and
Of course.
yeah, it was great. You know, but yeah, you can hear, and also like it was like cold, which I feel like made, I don't know, like you could kind of hear like the people better. I don't know.
I think there's probably some science to that. The thickness of the air or something.
Yeah.
So, okay. I mean, it sounds amazing. Like, it sounds really like you've done a great job. Is there any times where it was like, oh man, I could be better? Like I could tighten up this.
Yeah,
or,
definitely.
Like they weren't feeling it. Maybe we'll switch this track out.
Yeah, that's kind of like, once you learn how to DJ, like you kind of learn then how to play to the crowd, and like if they're feeling it, maybe play more tracks in that genre. Or,
God, that's gotta be hard.
It's tough.
Like kind of to switch courses in the middle of a set.
Yeah, if they're not feeling it, then like you could play like a classic or like a house remix of a classic, or like, you know,
get them back on the train.
Exactly. Like, come on, folks. Like,
do you have a go-to? Let's reboot song. Don't Stop Believing.
That would be a good one. No, I don't really have one where I'm like.
That'd be like a wedding song, a wedding DJ.
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah, I've had some folks approach me and like, hey, would you play a wedding? And
would you?
It's
kind of a lot of pressure, I feel like.
I would, but like, I just don't know if. I honestly, I would.
Yeah.
But I would need like to get like 1,000 songs from like a playlist or something, or just like, because the thing is,
yeah.
When I DJ, like now, like it's, I try to like, do like a whole bunch of research and like try to find new songs and like implement them into like a set list that I would play.
Okay.
But and I'd make like $100 an hour, which it sounds okay, but it
sounds pretty good.
Yeah, but you know, if you were to do a wedding, you could get like way more money and not have to put the effort in, and not have to like, you know, you're really just going through the motions. Yeah. And you know, and it's fine. I'm like, I would do that, but I haven't committed.
It sounds like it's, and then, you know, it's someone's personal wedding. They probably want their own favorite songs to be played. Yeah. Versus like your creative like passion. Yeah. Like, oh wow, he's going down this route.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play something, or like if somebody requests something, I'm like, I got like 50 songs on me, like. So
you're kind of taking more of like your creative passion versus like strictly, let's make some money.
Yeah, but
would you say?
Yeah, so we started an event company, so we'll like start booking DJs, and
okay,
and we actually have somebody booked, and we're kind of just waiting on content and marketing promo to come out.
Yeah. So how did that get started? How did this company get started? And kind of tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So when we started DJing, me, Kavi, and Jake, we would like DJ as like a trio sometimes.
Okay.
For like, you know, long sets or whatever. And we would like call ourselves Noise Complaint. And
nice.
Like, just like say that it was just going to be the three of us, and then and then from there we played a few sets and it was fine. But a popular thing to do in Austin is like set up like groups of friends that will like host events and stuff. And Kyle did this with Zest & Co.
Yes.
But we were going to some of these events, and some people did it really well, and then some people it was could have been improved. And so we, I guess, I don't know, we started like working with bars more and getting more connected, and like we hosted like a boat party on Lady Bird Lake.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So it was like a big like cruise and like downtown views and stuff.
Whoa.
So it was fun. And then we started like partnering with bars and kind of like, hey, we'll get the talent out, and then if you just want to pay them or whatever, then like we'll just promote and stuff.
So the bar ends up paying the talent. And
Sometimes.
you guys kind of organize things.
I would say most of the time like promoters probably pay the talent, but now, so we hosted this event at a club with Chase Hartzell. He's like a growing DJ.
Okay.
And we were like, okay, we want to get serious about this. We want to book somebody and like, you know, actually collect money for what we're doing. We're going to need like an LLC and set up like all of this stuff, get an official bank account to like pay these management companies.
Yeah.
And so we're finally established, and
Let's go.
Yeah.
So events upcoming, can you talk about any of it?
Well, I don't want to jinx anything,
All right.
but I'll say at the end of the month, I think we're going to be having an event, and then probably like within the next week, I think we'll be announcing it. So
Okay.
I don't think it's, I mean,
Well, that'll be exciting.
yeah, it'll be great.
It'll be awesome. Super cool.
Yeah.
You got your hands in all these different pots. You said you started a movie club?
I did start a movie club.
Okay, so what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie.
Yeah, let's start off that.
So I have a Letterboxd, and I have like,
Okay, I need to follow you on there.
definitely.
Yeah.
I have
Get some
like
good recs.
I have like 6 5-stars, and
Okay.
Fight Club.
Yeah.
There Will Be Blood.
I haven't seen that one.
So good.
Who's in that one?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay.
Trust. He is.
There Will Be Blood. All right.
There Will Be Blood.
I'll look this up.
Is one of them. The Hateful Eight.
Great movie.
Oh my God.
Great
I was like,
movie.
I was blown away. I was like, well, how have I never seen this?
Yeah.
And I just watched it for the first time like a year or two ago.
No way.
Yeah.
Freaking Tarantino.
I mean,
Sick.
amazing.
Yeah, he's sick. I would say Pulp Fiction's up there for me.
Pulp Fiction. It's
watch
unfortunate.
that.
It's a little too hard for me to follow, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, got to docket points for that because of my stupidity.
No.
But I can't even remember.
Have you seen Interstellar?
Yes, I gave that a 4.5.
Okay, that one historically, my favorite movie when I was probably in junior high to high school was Shawshank Redemption.
We just watched that one.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Austin showed me it actually.
Oh, really?
We had some lemon pepper Wingstop and watched it, and it's just a great movie. And then high school to college was Interstellar. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
I just watched it for the first time like a couple weeks ago.
Bro.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the scene where he's rewatching the tape of, his daughter and his son as they grow up? McConaughey.
Yeah.
He's down here, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
God, have you ever seen him? Seen him downtown? No.
No, I think he hangs out in different bars than I do.
Maybe.
I'll invite him to my next show.
Yeah. That scene, man.
Yeah.
Freaking killed it. Made me cry, dude.
Have you ever seen The Patriot?
No.
Dude. Watch.
Is
The
that
Patriot.
Ben Affleck?
Mel Gibson.
Okay.
Mel Gibson and Heath Ledger.
Damn.
Dude. Awesome movie.
Okay. There Will Be Blood, Patriot.
Yeah.
Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
God, that's one of my favorites, dude.
Really?
I just love how
pull up.
Tarantino has his the storylines. It almost feels like you're back in that time in a way, because he'll
Yeah.
do scenes where it's like the two main characters will be talking and they'll bring in like pop culture references from that time.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, that's what I love about Pulp Fiction, to be honest.
I respect those little things here and there where it like sets the scene and like
even that movie, they tied it into the Manson family and that and all that stuff going on in Los Angeles.
So, you want to know what I just rewatched?
Tell me.
Lord of the Rings. Me and my girlfriend sat down and rewatched The Hobbit extended cuts all the way through, and then the Lord of the Rings trilogy all the way through.
Better or worse than the first time you saw it?
Better. Well, the Lord of the Rings, because they came out in like the early 2000s. They're so slept on. Like, you know, like
I haven't watched them since like I was 8 or
dude.
10 or something.
They're incredible.
They are.
They're incredible. And like, I'll say that I think my girlfriend likes The Hobbit more.
Okay.
But I liked The Lord of the Rings more. And I'm like, it is just like, they don't like.
Better than Harry Potter?
Dude.
Bro.
Go on.
Chill, bro.
Harry Potter.
No? Was it too mainstream for you?
No. I played the video game, the Hogwarts game. That was
For real?
that was fire.
The video game was good. The movies, eh?
Yeah, the movie.
Did you ever read the books?
No.
No. Me neither.
Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Oh, Harry Potter.
We're on the same reading level. Those were the real good books back in the day.
Yeah.
You see F1?
No. Bro. It's good.
Very, very good. If it's still in theaters, I would go see it in IMAX. Brad Pitt. I mean, he's like 60, dude. He looks like he's 45.
I know.
Which is another story, but great storyline, plot.
We just watched Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 12.
I'm going to disappoint you.
You never seen them?
No. I think it was before my time.
Yeah. I mean, I watched them when I was like a kid.
Okay.
And
is it a casino movie?
yeah, it's it's a casino heist movie.
Really?
And then yeah.
Star-studded cast, right? Brad Pitt, Clooney.
Is
Tom Cruise in there?
No. Bernie Mac. You're thinking of Mission Impossible, and there he's like
yeah. I actually rewatched Mission Impossible 3 the other day.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise he's different. He's a different type of guy.
Dude, when I think of that, I just think about him like running as hard as he can. Like there's like
goated on the running scenes.
Yeah.
I need to watch Oceans.
Dude.
How many are there? Is it just 10 and 11?
No, there's Oceans 11, 12, 13, and then Oceans 8. But
shit. Oh, is that the female one?
That's the all-female one.
I'll make sure to watch that one first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chronological order.
Okay. Star Wars?
Star Wars is fire, but I mean, when's the last time that they released a good one? Like,
it's a hard rewatch, honestly, for me at least.
It kind of is, yeah.
It's one of those movies where it's like such a cornerstone of my childhood. That movie experience, where when I went back and rewatched it, I was like, I really like this so much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can agree with that.
That and Harry Potter were like my favorites when I was little.
Well, Star Wars, the third Star Wars.
That one's good, actually. I need to rewatch that one.
That one was great, but it was like the last. They like made that at like 5 years after the last Lord of the Rings came out. Like they were making fire ass movies in like the 2000s.
They were even the OG Spider-Man.
Dude,
that was 2002 or 1.
Yes.
I mean, I need to rewatch that one. That Tobey Maguire.
Dude. Bring me those pictures of that Spider-Man.
Say his name, Toby.
Dude,
Great movies.
Yeah.
Do you think there's an issue with the movie industry now?
Yeah. I go and watch movies maybe once every couple months in the theater. I saw Sinners.
I did too. What'd you think?
I hated it. I hated it.
Do you know the lore behind it?
No.
with Michael B. Jordan and Josh Allen's wife?
No, what happened?
That's the chick who's
Haley Steinfeld.
That's Josh Allen's wife, yeah. And they had a inappropriate scene in the movie, if you remember. So there's a lot of chatter about if that's
cheating.
Kinda more so like, is Josh Allen like, people call him a cock and all this. I mean,
I would
like. What do you think about that?
She's getting paid trillions, and he's getting paid trillions. Did you see the Nathan For You or the Rehearsal? No. You didn't see that?
The Rehearsal? No, I don't know. It's recent?
It's a TV show, yeah. You haven't heard of this even?
No, dude.
The Rehearsal season 2?
Oh, tell me. Like a rehearsal dinner?
No, wow. I can't believe this.
This is I'm actually excited now. Really?
Yeah, I highly recommend watching season 2 of the. Season 1 doesn't matter. It's something completely different. But basically, in season 2 of the Rehearsal. So what the plot is basically, Nathan Fielder is a comedian, and he sets up these basically movie sets where it's like an exact scenario of like what this person's getting into. So basically it's so like kind of like there's so many steps to it and whatever, but it's really good. He has like 10 sets basically of like the exact same thing, but there's a different actor and a different actress in each room. And basically this is all done for a pilot that he has, and he's like, the pilot's like showing a love interest, and he's like, I'm gonna show you what these 10 different people do. They're trying to be like y'all and act out a scene as if they were y'all, and these are like potential possibilities of like how it could turn out and like potential outcomes and stuff.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, and so in one of the scenes, and I don't want to spoil it, but like they're like making out and like going at it and like getting really sexual, and like Nathan's like, they're like, can we like go further? And he's like, do whatever you want to do. and
this is they're acting.
And basically Nathan, he's like, okay, I'm gonna call in all of your significant others to like watch you in this scene.
What?
And they're like watching their partner like making out and like getting felt up and like doing all this stuff. And he's like, how does this make you feel? And they're like, honestly, like they're actors or they're actresses.
They're
like,
lying, bro.
I'm like,
they're fucking lying.
I'm like, nobody's getting paid enough money to do that. Like if Haley Steinfeld wants to go be in a Michael B. Jordan movie, like
and making whatever she made
exactly
dollars, different story.
I mean,
that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Is that the purpose of the show?
No.
To get the people's like raw reaction?
No.
Or is it just a scene in the?
It's just a scene. The purpose.
That's freaking crazy.
As crazy as this is, the purpose of that season is to make commercial airlines.
I knew it was gonna be something crazy.
Make commercial airlines more safe.
Now I'm intrigued.
It's crazy, and it's not that long. It's okay. You can.
Did you say is it Nathan For You guy? Is that the guy?
Yeah, Nathan Fielder.
Yeah, he's really clever.
Yeah,
clever guy.
Season 1, I was like, this is so weird, and I don't really like it. It was
interesting,
kind of funny. I don't know. That's
10 different actor-actress combinations.
Yeah,
are they all making out? Is that like part of?
I'm pretty sure they're all like basically having sex, like in front of their partners, and they're like, yeah, she's doing great. Like,
I remember that move.
Yeah, I taught her everything she knows.
God.
Dude, I'm like, at what point, like, I don't know if they're just like delusional Los Angeles folks, or I don't know if that's like a slur, like, you know.
Social experiment or something.
I don't know, man. It's so crazy, but
now I really want to check it out.
It's good.
I'm gonna have to.
It's really good.
I saw the first 2 episodes of Your Honor.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever seen it?
Mm-mm.
Bryan Cranston?
Mm-mm.
If you watch... Okay, so Just watch episode 1. If you don't like it by the first 15 minutes, turn it off. But it's going to hook you so hard.
Yeah.
And it's riveting. And
Interesting. What's it on?
I think it's on Amazon Prime. Maybe it's on HBO through Prime or something. I don't know. There's so many things, but any other movies you've been watching?
The movie this week is The Hunt for Red October.
So you guys are just okay. So I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah. So the way that we do it.
Yeah, tell me about this club.
So
can I join? By the way,
we keep it small.
Hey.
You could follow the Instagram.
Okay.
Which, just if you need a movie, like throw it on or whatever. But
okay.
Dallas Movies Club, like Dallas Buyers Club.
That's
another one of my 5 stars.
That's a good movie, yeah.
But yeah, Dallas Movies Club.
McConaughey again.
Skinny McConaughey.
Scary McConaughey.
Yeah.
Deathly. He had AIDS, right? That's what the movie's about.
Yeah. Do you see? Do you know what The Machinist is?
Christian Bale.
Never
saw it. Was kind of creeped out by it.
Completely.
Is it worth it? Good watch?
The movie is just the epitome of like depression.
God.
I know. It like you never really have like you're never like it's like dark and cold and like but that's I think an aspect to a good movie is if it is so immersive in a mood or like like
that makes me think of what's his name? Russell Crowe. You ever see him in Unhinged?
No.
Dude, I damn near had a panic attack watching this movie. And I was really high and was put this movie on, and Russell Crowe's this guy who drives this big old truck, and he's on the highway, and some like soccer mom cuts him off, and he goes unhinged and follows her, and it's the most intense movie because it feels so real and it's very immersive, and I had to turn it off the first 20 minutes.
No, you didn't.
I had to turn it off because I was like panicking.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Dude, this was like a year ago. This is like 2 years ago, actually. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
If you want to watch a psychopath, like he plays the perfect like guy that would follow you. Like she cuts him off, he follows her. You pull up at the red light, and she's like, "Please leave me alone." He's like, "Just say you're sorry." And then she, it gets. I don't want to spoil it, but.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check that one out.
That made me think of immersive movies. But did you ever see The Joker?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you see both of them?
No, I didn't see the second one.
Okay, good. That one sucks.
Really?
It's bad. Real bad. The first one was actually good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And Joaquin Phoenix he's another one of those actors that takes it to an extreme.
Yeah.
In a good way, I think.
Daniel Day-Lewis. Do you know him?
I've always heard the name, but I don't know if I've actually seen a movie with him in it. I might need to look him up.
He's not in a ton, but the movies that he's in, Gangs of New York, like There Will Be Blood.
Isn't he like...
Lincoln.
Okay. I heard a story about him that he spent like 5 years like learning how to make shoes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like a shoemaker for a little bit. But I think he like works the jobs that like his role is, and like if he'll read a script and he's like, yeah, I'll do this, like it's like a big thing, and then like he's just that for like a little bit. But I think he like retired and he's like, I just don't really want to do this shit anymore. He was in Lincoln though, which isn't too old. That's like 2012 or something.
Okay, I'll look up because you said There Will Be Blood. It's like 5-star for you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll look that one up. Okay, so Bradley Cooper, I heard, what movie was it? A Star is Born. Have you seen that one?
Mm-mm.
It's actually a good movie.
Is it?
Yeah, he learned how to sing.
Is that a musical?
No.
Okay.
There's music in it, but it's a story. And he learned how to actually not really country, but he learned how to sing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's with Lady Gaga and dark.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You would
Crying. You're going to cry at the
You'd
end.
think that the name, I mean, it sounds like pretty like fun and happening. A Star is Born.
I thought it was the story about Lady Gaga's actual life.
Oh, really?
But it's not. It's just a made up story, but it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is
He's
pretty
like
crazy.
the successful artist, but he's like abusing pills and alcohol.
Yeah.
She's like the up and comer. They click, and then she kind of takes off, and he goes down.
Okay.
But it's just sad.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to watch a sad movie.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. When I brought up The Patriot earlier, I want you to watch that because it's
Okay.
fire as fuck. But there's a scene in it where it just like makes you want to cry a little bit. I think I did cry.
It's the best movies that make you feel something.
100%.
I'm trying to think of some other good ones.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Me and Ben watched that maybe a couple months ago. Great.
Crazy movie.
That
A lot
was
of
like-
nudity and like
A lot of sex and nudity, yeah.
yeah.
And I think he was dating that girl at the time.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman.
Yep.
But kind of Illuminati-esque.
It sure seems that way.
And then there's a lot of conspiracies about Stanley Kubrick, because he apparently died before they released the movie.
Yeah.
And then the movie, one of his really close friends was like, okay, he definitely would have, this isn't really like his
Yeah.
style. Like they feel like they changed the movie
Yeah.
because it was too real.
I heard something about like a narration aspect was omitted or like something, or a scene was changed, which what they're talking about is like one of like the security or whoever's in the mansion, like when he goes back, like and hands him the envelope and he like reads it and it's like stop like looking
Yeah.
into this.
Yeah.
People suspect that it says something else like sell us your daughter if you want to live.
Oh,
And so like the end scene, like you see that they have their eye on their daughter and then they take their eyes and put them on each other and then like their daughter's like nowhere to be seen. And then the movie ends.
and
it,
then they're like, they embrace each other and they're happy
yeah,
because now that they sold their daughter off, they don't have to
that's
look over their shoulder.
Yeah, that's all like conspiracy of like maybe this happened or whatever, but like that's movies where I'm like, holy shit, I got to look into this. Like
Yeah.
instantly like puts it up like half a star or whatever.
For sure.
But
That's so crazy. I never thought about that.
yeah.
But there were a lot of scenes where it was like, I like how it was shot, honestly. Like Tom Cruise is kind of like walking down the street, the music behind it.
Yeah.
It would make sense if there was a narrative there. Some of those scenes.
I mean, possibly, you know, what if they're just
Illuminati.
all on the Epstein list? Like everybody in that movie?
Probably.
Probably. But,
Have we gotten an update on Epstein lately?
um,
It's kind of been a weird situation.
apparently and you know, I just like look at it and I'm like, God, I gotta like do something else with my brain.
It's kind of a endless.
So look, with the information that's available, there's not enough, but it's like, I guess the latest thing is Virginia Giuffre, I think is her name.
She died.
She committed suicide in April,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. According to reports. But she was like the most outspoken Epstein victim, and
Definitely.
she was abducted from Mar-a-Lago. She said this. Trump corroborated this maybe within the last 24 hours or something, but like he was like, yeah, she like worked for me, and he said something along the lines of, you know, Jeffrey would like recruit girls from Mar-a-Lago, and he like, I caught him once and I said, Jeffrey, don't do it again.
Yeah.
And
I
then he
heard
did
that.
it again, and I said, that's it, Jeffrey, you're out of here. I'm like, how long is your leash for folks like this,
Right.
you know?
And then it's kind of confusing too now with like how he's responding to a lot of questions about it. He's like, why are we still talking about this?
Oh my God.
And then
He's like, the deaths in Texas It's
yeah, we've got more important things to do, but the people want answers.
Oh yeah.
I think my theory on it, I want to hear your theory, but I think obviously he was an intelligence asset for CIA and Mossad, in my opinion. And the way I think about it is that Trump doesn't want the files out, not because he's in them per se, because I feel like if he was, that information might have been leaked before.
Yeah.
Maybe to prevent him from being elected or something like that. But I think he's not answering questions about it because we're so allied with Israel. And if it comes out that, we were taken advantage of by an Israeli guy, and then it's this whole uproar about it, and it makes us look bad.
Yeah.
It makes all of our politicians look bad if we admit, we got conned in multiple presidents, and then it just opens up the can of worms.
If we've been compromised, and if so, then for how long, and
are we still?
Are we exactly? And what's so interesting is that people were so quick to say that Trump was compromised by Russia. Everybody adopted that as truth for a long time until it was proven to be false.
Exactly.
In the Steele dossier.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's almost like that idea is like illegal to have. Like, you can't think that Trump's compromised by Israel. And it's like, well, if he is, we should figure that, or if it really is like the people versus like elitist.
I agree.
And it's like, I guess there really isn't shit that we can do about it, but I guess, I don't know.
There's another angle that apparently, and I don't know a lot about Israeli politics, but apparently that Benjamin Netanyahu guy has been in power for a while, and they haven't had an election in a while.
You know where he's from?
Austin, Texas.
Yeah, I think he's from California.
What?
He's American. It's maybe in the Northeast, but
so he's a puppet.
Maybe, possibly, and it's like, it's just so odd, but it's
the theory that I have too, maybe that might be true. We don't know it's true, but he is continuing these wars to prevent an election to happen, for him to be voted out. And it just so happens that these wars benefit our military industrial complex. So then Trump, might be...
Well, it's like, I'm going to call a ceasefire, and then Israel bombs Iran, or Gaza, or whoever. I think it was Iran. And it's like, dude, we had a ceasefire, and Trump's like, oh, well.
It was the last second before it started.
Yeah.
Like, 3, damn.
2. Yeah, no.
It's fucked up, bro.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
It's crazy. And I think it really boils down to resources, too. Because theoretically, I've heard that Gaza has a ton of oil. That region. It's just like, and it's like a strategic, kind of maybe more like why we went to Afghanistan again.
Possibly.
For the oil stuff, maybe.
I don't, obviously we weren't really too old to really be keeping up with it, but I do think that was for resources, but it wasn't like the genocide that's occurring. And I mean,
you got to call it that, right? Because it's just they're saying that they're trying to kill terrorists.
I think people in Israel are saying that they're genociding Palestine and Gaza, but Palestine is, I'm pretty sure it's massive. It's like, but it's a lot of desert and stuff.
Okay.
But it's a huge region, and
Gaza's on the coast.
Yeah, and I think it's a 5 or 20 mile strip of land or something.
Yeah.
Pretty small, relatively. Anyway.
It's like they clearly want that strip of land to the water for the oil, for the access to the water. It's like such a more strategic position to have. And it's honestly like crazy because it takes a lot of really focusing effort to actually try to comprehend what's happening, you know, because you just hear news headlines and you kind of, make your own conclusions. But like when you actually really truly think about like, wow, bombs are hitting, women, children, and all that. And it's just so like far from like what I've ever experienced in my life. It's hard to comprehend.
There was that music festival in Israel, and like they had like airborne paratroopers like coming in and like abducting people,
Jesus,
and killing people, like slaughtering people, like horrible stuff. And it's just like, and then like Russia and Ukraine, it's just like dropping bombs on each other from drones. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, what makes us special? Our geographic location, I guess, but bombs go pretty far.
Yeah. Scary.
It is a little scary, but what can you do?
That's the thing. Did you ever go through a period where you kind of went too far down the rabbit hole?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to crawl out.
Crawl out with your eyes wide shut.
Yeah. Well, it's like, look, you're not going to find anything. Like, you're not going to make any kind of crazy maybe you will, but like with the information that's available, like, I don't know.
You're not going to connect the dots. That's going to make the change.
Nothing has been proven. Therefore, like, I have to believe that Obama spent $70,000 on some hot dogs. Yeah. Ballpark Franks. In
the pool.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start signing off my work emails with H for Hillary. My own person, not even J, but just H for Hillary.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's dark.
It's dark and it's a little crazy, but I mean, yeah, you really can't let yourself get too consumed.
Do you feel like your own psyche like leans more towards believing like whatever the if there's two angles of looking at a certain thing, do you go more skeptical or more like trusting, would you say? Like when it comes to like,
I think you have to be skeptical with literally everything.
Yeah. Were you always like that? Did something change for you, or were you always like that?
I don't know really. I mean, like, and just growing up, like you want to believe like, everything that you see, and like you kind of have to, you reach a point where it's like, I think there's more to the story, and I should look into this, and like, even with like work emails, like you have to be skeptical and like, or just like look into it more diligently, I guess.
Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, man.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. We dipped the toes in.
Oh, we did. It's all good. We've gone a little over an hour.
Yeah.
Was there something else that I want? Oh, where can I get some psychedelics down here?
Oh, man.
We don't know anything about that.
No.
They don't have those down here in Austin, Texas.
No.
Go to the concert sober.
They, I think they got those in Colorado.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I'm actually going on a road trip to Sedona.
Really?
Have you ever been there?
No.
I've heard it's crazy. There's like a lot of woo-woo stuff about it. They say it's like an energy vortex.
Yeah.
And
you going to investigate?
Yeah, I'm gonna go do some investigations, some plant medicine investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. And then Grand Canyon.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
Do you listen to any podcasts besides Joe Rogan, or like get any inspiration from other podcasts?
Definitely. So honestly, like I only listen to certain people on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a lot more things I'm interested from other guys, like Sean Ryan's show. Have you ever seen that one?
Mm-mm.
He's a former Navy SEAL.
Okay.
And so today on this drive, I listened to the CEO of Coinbase, and he does super long form interviews.
Yeah.
I don't listen to Tucker that much. Occasionally, I actually listened to his interview with Putin, which I thought was crazy.
That was crazy.
For a while, I listened to PBD, Patrick Bet-David podcasts.
I've heard of that.
He's got a big podcast, but it's really more like conservative political news podcast.
Yeah.
Tim Dillon.
Okay.
Theo Vaughn. I love Theo Vaughn's podcast.
Yeah.
Not too big on Lex Friedman lately. Haven't listened to him.
You ever listen to Matt and Shane's secret podcast?
No. Shane Gillis? God, he killed it at the ESPYs, dude.
Yeah.
I was laughing my ass off. Is it a good podcast?
Oh, it's my favorite.
Okay. I gotta listen to it.
I love it.
Yeah, what are you listening to?
Other than music, I listen to there's one with a pretty inappropriate name. Come Town. But that's a good comedy one. Nick Mullen,
Really?
I think, is like the funniest guy ever.
Okay, I need to look him up.
Matt and Shane Secret Pod, Matt McCusker, I think he might even be funnier than Shane, but they're both great. Like, they're so funny, and like just some like Philadelphia guys like chopping it up.
You like Mark Normand at all?
Yeah, I like Mark Normand.
Dude, yeah, he kills me. He's hilarious.
He's so like quick and
yeah, the one-liners.
Yeah.
Just at the end.
You know who I hate? Who I absolutely can't stand is Tom Segura. Way more than Bert Kreischer, because Tom enables it. Bert, you know that he's a big babbling buffoon.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, but Tom's like, oh, like whatever, and then he's like married to Christina P. You know, and
these are Austin natives, aren't they?
I don't know if they're born and raised.
I don't really listen to his podcast that much.
Yeah, nobody does.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Bert catches all the hate because like he's easy to hate, but Tom is where the real hate needs to go.
Okay, we gotta send our hate that way.
Send our hate to Tom.
Less hate for Bert. Bert's just doing his best, isn't he?
If you go to a Bert Kreischer show and he takes his shirt off and talks about being in college, like you're like, yeah, I'm at a Bert Kreischer show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Tom Segura. He went on.
He's not your flavor.
No.
Comedian.
He went on a Matt and Shane secret podcast, and
just wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. They were like cracking jokes left and right, and he's just like sucking the energy out. I don't know.
Have you seen any live comedy lately?
Not lately.
Okay.
Which I need to do just because there's so many good clubs here. But I saw Nick Mullen at a place in North Austin, and then I went to the Creek in the Cave, and I saw Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe,
Hans Kim?
No, not Hans Kim. I saw William Montgomery.
Fuck yeah!
And then there was another guy.
David
too.
Lucas?
No.
Okay.
I think it was Brian Simpson.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
I saw. It might have been that same tour, but he performed in Fort Worth, and I saw him, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Hans Kim, and I think David Montgomery.
Yeah.
The guy with the red hair.
Yeah, William Montgomery.
William Montgomery, yeah. Hilarious.
I think David Montgomery's a running back for the Lions.
Dude, I'm excited for fantasy.
Oh, me too.
Fucking can't wait.
I know. I shit the bed last year, but I won.
It's New Year.
I won 3 championships in 2 years. The year before that, so.
I've won it once, then I was last place, and then I got third place last year. So
yeah,
I'm hoping to fine tune my lineup. Who's your number 1 overall pick? If you had first pick, who would you take?
I suck at that, but Tyreek maybe. I don't know. We'll see how he does, but I mean, who else?
I'm not a big first pick guy. I think it sucks, honestly.
I think it's all in
get like
first round. You got to
pick.
Go with what you're dealt.
Yeah. I would say first pick
or McCaffrey. I guess
it's probably him or Saquon. Jamar Chase is up there.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Justin Jefferson, but he like dropped last year to like second round or something.
He's got a new quarterback, JJ McCarthy, who's coming off a knee injury. And he's a rookie. So I wouldn't take JJ, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
Any closing words? I'm going to have to run to this concert.
Yeah, you do. No, Dallas Movies Club.
Instagram.
And then, Instagram. And then Noise Complaint Music OFC is the event company.
Let's freaking go, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me, man.
Great to see you.
Good to catch up.